And can you kind of tell us? Obviously, we're back out here again. We're back out here a few days ago too. What's today's purpose?
Okay, so we had a conference back on Tuesday, and I really caught a lot of people up to speed on how and what we are doing with this case. Today, as mentioned on Tuesday, is that we were bringing specialized equipment as well as Kentucky's medical examiner, who you see behind me. The medical examiner, at his request, wanted the Ohio County coroner here on scene as well. Doesn't mean we have located anything. In fact, we haven't. The process today is sifting through the small amounts of evidence that you see. They're digging at this point through the burn pile, looking for anything possible that could be related to human, and that's what they are doing. So the coroner's office, every county operates in tandem or have companion cases to the medical examiners. They're both have the same goal as to solving any type of death investigation. So the coroner's here, as well as the Kentucky medical examiner, as well as his deputy is here as well. So we have that, as well as our detectives who are assisting the search of the house. We're going to go more in detail of this home. Previously, search warrants were more cursory, trying to get the main drugs out of the house, so it's not a safety issue for those who come in to execute the search warrant. Today, it's going to be more detailed, more in depth. We'll be looking high and low for any sliver of evidence that could reveal where this baby is at.
Well, and along with examining the area, there's been a list of arrests. Right now, we're currently at 8 as of last night. Can you kind of tell me about all of those arrests? I know some of them were arrested just minor charges, but in the case of this, you guys are trying to get someone to speak, correct?
Well, that's a good way to really highlight what we do as an agency. For one, yes, drugs is an offense. There's a law. There's no doubt that these people behind me who reside at this house were big players in this community. There was pounds of meth, there was pounds of fentanyl come to this location, and they were distributing amongst our community. We all know that drugs is a huge player with this particular case, and unfortunately we see that with a lot of other cases as well. So at that point, we did make a lot of arrests. Our whole goal was to locate this missing baby. That was it. But when we go to family members' homes where the likeliness of this child to be, unfortunately, there was drugs present. They had warrants. Almost every home we have went to ended up in arrests. And that's what we had to do as an agency to address that. But it gives us the opportunity as well to go ahead and discuss, where is baby Maya? That's what we're looking for. And if that means going to jail because you committed this offense or you have this warrant for you, then that's what we're doing. And we're not stopping, we're not slowing down. We're getting very detail minded at this point by bringing in all this specialized equipment as well as assistance to really give us an idea, was the baby here? And is the baby here? So not only do we have what you see behind me conducting with the Kentucky medical examiners, the coroner's office, as well as our detectives, we also have 2 different search teams at 2 different locations nearby. I'm not willing to say exactly where that's at, but we have 2 different locations on 2 different roads where we have cadaver dogs active. So if any of those cadaver dogs signal that we need to focus our concentration at that area, then we will pull some of our resources here to go there to do a thorough search.
And so, as of in total today, 3 locations are being searched, or 2?
3.
Okay, all right, 3, 2 different roads.
Mm-hmm.
And as well as that goes, obviously, this is a gut-wrenching type of case too, because you just don't know where a baby could be. A lot of people have been in connection to this. For you guys have been really fast acting, especially within this week. Can you kind of tell me about that due diligence and just really getting active and kind of making sure that you guys find out everything?
Yeah, if you look at how we typically would discover a corpse, for example, if it's a full-size man or woman, there will be some type of evidence still on scene. Now, we're talking an 8-month-old, so as you know, in Kentucky, we have a variety of predators. It could be coyotes, possums. There's things that could move a small body and very well could consume some of the small body. So we're really having to look really detailed, looking for anything that could be related to a small human. And it's sad that this is where we have to be, but this is our best explanation as to where this baby might be. We don't have answers. We don't know exactly that's the case, but it's the only thing at this point that makes sense. And that's where we're focusing our concentration. I'm hopeful that someone would come forward and say, I'm holding this child for the family. They told us not to say something. It's okay. You're not in trouble. We just need to have this baby. And if you are holding this child, please reach out to us. You're not in trouble. We are just exhausting so many leads and so much resources to what you see behind me and the other 2 locations that this would save us a whole lot of time, effort, and it would give closure to this case.